Hi guys, so I'm back. It's been about a week, 6 days, and I don't really know what to do this on. I've not really planned this. I'm talking quietly because I've got a sore throat, and I don't see the need in shouting when you could just turn the volume up if you can't hear me. So awkward situations when you're with someone you're really close with, and then all of a sudden you run out of things to say. I guess that happens to you. It definitely happens to me. So I researched on Google conversation starter topics, and Google being Google came up with a load of rubbish, but also loads of great stuff. And I came across this website called www.wikihow.com/sample/conversation-starters. I shall put that in the description below, along with my social networking sites. Yeah, so let's just get straight to it, shall we? Conversation topics, where you could talk about common experience and interests. Like, if you're in a class together, ask them whether they like the class, what could be better, what's interesting, what they want to do in the future, if this subject's going to help them with it. Also, if you're having trouble in that class in a particular area, you could ask them about it. So, like, ask for help and they could give you advice on something. Also, another conversation topic, kind of leading on from that one, you could ask them for help and like advice on something, whether it's your outfit or what you should do over the weekend. Capture their attention by giving another reason to be interested. For example, you could mention a party you're going to, or the cinema, a film you went and saw recently, your favourite films. You could talk about that. That wasn't on the list, but that's just come in my head. You could talk about favourite anythings, your worst teacher, favourite teacher, that sort of thing. You could tell a funny story. You could just be like, oh, guess what happened the other day? I was walking down the road and this happened. Or something like that. Or you could break the ice, play it straight and ask what they've been up to lately. How are you doing? That never fails, and with a little bit of prompting, they're likely to give you more details which you can comment on and sympathise with in order to make them feel closer to you. Sorry, the lighting went down then. Hopefully it didn't go too dark. I'll put the lighting up a bit more. Hopefully that's helped. If not, I hope you can see me. Let's just scroll down, because I've made the list, so I know what I'm saying. I'm sorry if you don't like knuckle clicking. I don't, but my knuckle was being annoying. You can make them think. Give them something profound to contemplate, like to think over, to give their side of the argument, so to speak. Query them about the meaning of life. That could be a bit risky, especially if it's literally the first time you ever spoke to that person. But if you're getting along with them, and you need a good talking point, the conversation could last for hours and hours, or they could be a socially awkward person and it's about a 30-second conversation. Yeah, so give it a try. You could bring up any old subjects, like talk about the weather, where you've been on holiday, where you want to go, what you want to do. You can't go wrong with a harmless observation on how sunny, windy, rainy or thundery it is, etc. And if you're lucky, it will lead into slightly more engaging dialogue, like yeah, I'll leave that down to you. Yeah, so I'll just get the next link up. I shall put both of these links on for you. It's just loading, sorry guys, the internet's being a bit slow. Right, here we go. You could ask them questions, so light-hearted personal questions, we'll go with those. What was the last thing you regretted purchasing? So like, it could be anything from a hairbrush to a perfume or to a phone. I don't regret purchasing any of my stuff that I've bought recently. Although I did buy a cup and I've still not unwrapped it yet, and I've been buying this cup for 9 months. Finally bought it last Monday, so 5 days ago, and I still haven't used it. Oh well. Anyway, what about asking them if you were to die and then relive? You could ask them what they would want to be, like what animal, whether they would want to be a person, whether they'd want to be a different gender in another life. Or you could ask them, what was your family like growing up? What is your family like now compared to then? Is it better or is it worse? Do you miss your childhood? Do you prefer what you are now? Do you want to go back just for a day? Do you want to be in someone else's shoes? So yeah, I think that kind of rounds off the video. Yeah, I'm just gonna go now. Love you, sexy people. Bye.